What if you knew exactly how and when you would die? Would it change how you live? Would you embrace the inevitable? Or spend your days desperately trying to outrun fate's long shadow? Throughout history, certain individuals didn't just imagine their deaths, they described them with such chilling precision that it defies explanation. From a president who dreamed of his assassination, to a famous author who wrote his own obituary down to the minute, predicting his end, these stories will make you question whether some people can truly see beyond the veil, catching glimpses of their own ends, as if peering into the future. Our journey begins with Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, a man etched in history for his leadership during the tumultuous Civil War. His decisions and speeches have been studied and revered for generations. But Lincoln's legacy is also entwined with a haunting premonition, a dream that foreshadowed his tragic assassination. This eerie vision has fascinated historians and scholars alike. Just days before that fateful night at Ford's Theatre, Lincoln shared a strange dream with his wife and close friends. It was a dream that would later be seen as a grim prophecy. He described wandering through the White House, a sense of mourning heavy in the air, as if the very walls were weeping, until he stumbled upon a scene that chilled him to the bone. In the East Room, he found a catafalque, draped in black, guarded by soldiers. The atmosphere was thick with sorrow and foreboding. When Lincoln asked who lay in state, the answer sent shivers down his spine. The president. It was a moment of chilling clarity. This wasn't the first time Lincoln had experienced such vivid, unsettling dreams. His mind seemed to be a canvas for premonitions. He often spoke of seeing a double of himself, a spectral figure that seemed to portend misfortune. This doppelganger, as he described it, was a harbinger of doom, a ghostly reminder of his own mortality. On April 14th, 1865, just days after his dream, the premonition became a reality. Lincoln was shot and killed by John Wilkes Booth while attending a play at Ford's Theatre. The nation mourned, and the details of Lincoln's premonition became etched in the annals of history, a chilling reminder that sometimes life imitates our darkest fears. Was this a cruel twist of fate, or did Lincoln possess a subconscious awareness of the danger lurking in the shadows? The answer, much like Lincoln's legacy, remains shrouded in mystery. His life and death continue to intrigue and inspire. As we reflect on his premonitions, we are reminded of the fragile line between reality and the unknown. The story of Abraham Lincoln's premonition is a testament to the enigmatic nature of human consciousness and the mysteries that lie within. Our next tale takes us from the halls of power to the world of literature, where we encounter Mark Twain, the celebrated author of The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Twain, known for his sharp wit and insightful observations on life, also possessed an uncanny knack for predicting the future, particularly his own. Twain's fascination with fate and the cosmos led him to believe that his life was intertwined with the celestial dance of Halley's Comet. Halley's Comet, a celestial visitor that graces our skies every 76 years, coincided with Twain's birth in 1835. In a display of both humour and eerie foresight, Twain declared, "I came in with Halley's Comet in 1835. It is coming again next year, and I expect to go out with it." True to his word, Twain died on April 21st, 1910, just one day after the comet's closest approach to Earth. Was Twain's prediction a mere coincidence, a self-fulfilling prophecy, or something more profound? Whatever the explanation, Twain's life and death, intertwined with the celestial passage of Halley's Comet, continue to fascinate and mystify us. It serves as a reminder that, even in the face of the unknown, some individuals seem to possess an uncanny connection to the rhythm of the cosmos. From the world of literature, we journey back in time to the 16th century, to the enigmatic figure of Nostradamus, the French astrologer and physician shrouded in mystery and legend. His life and works have been the subject of countless debates and interpretations. Nostradamus is renowned for his cryptic prophecies, published in his book Les Prophecies, a collection of 942 poetic quatrains that have intrigued and puzzled readers for centuries. These prophecies have captivated and confounded scholars for centuries, leading to numerous interpretations and debates about their true meanings. While many of Nostradamus' predictions are open to interpretation, often seen as vague and ambiguous, there's one prophecy that stands out for its chilling accuracy: the prediction of his own death. This particular quatrain has been the focus of much fascination and speculation. In a quatrain addressed to his son, Caesar, Nostradamus wrote a haunting prediction about his own demise. In this quatrain, he wrote, "Near the bench and bed will be found dead, after having eaten supper, without suspecting, alone in the study for a long time, born in salon, he will die there by fire." These lines have been interpreted as a foretelling of his own death. The details of his death, as described in his writings, are eerily specific and have led many to believe in his prophetic abilities. Nostradamus was indeed born in the town of Salon-de-Provence, and it is there that he spent his final days. The accuracy of his own death prediction adds another layer of intrigue to his already mysterious legacy, and indeed, Nostradamus' life ended in a manner that mirrored his prophecy. He was found dead near his desk and a bench in his study, having suffered a suspected heart attack, a condition often associated with a burning sensation in the chest. This eerie coincidence has led many to wonder whether Nostradamus truly had the ability to foresee his own fate, whether Nostradamus possessed genuine precognitive abilities, or simply possessed an uncanny ability to craft self-fulfilling prophecies, remains a subject of debate. His writings continue to be studied and analysed, with each generation finding new meanings and interpretations. The legacy of Nostradamus is one that continues to inspire both awe and skepticism. Scholars and enthusiasts alike debate the true nature of his prophecies and their implications. Yet, the accuracy of his own death prediction adds another layer of intrigue to the legacy of this enigmatic figure. Nostradamus' life and prophecies continue to fascinate and inspire countless interpretations, reminding us that the line between foresight and coincidence can be blurry. Some individuals seem to possess an uncanny connection to the unseen forces that shape our destinies. Whether Nostradamus was a true seer or a master of crafting enigmatic verses, his legacy endures. His prophecies continue to be a source of fascination, debate, and inspiration for generations to come. Our exploration of eerie predictions takes us to the icy depths of the North Atlantic, where the unsinkable RMS Titanic met its tragic end. Amidst the stories of heroism and heartbreak that emerged from that fateful night, one tale stands out for its chilling premonition. The story of William Thomas Stead. Stead was a renowned journalist and author, known for his investigative reporting and social activism. In 1886, Stead penned a fictional story titled How the Mail Steamer Went Down in Mid-Atlantic by a Survivor, which eerily foreshadowed the Titanic disaster. Stead's story described a fictional ocean liner that collided with another ship in the North Atlantic, resulting in a catastrophic loss of life due to a shortage of lifeboats. Years later, Stead boarded the Titanic, unaware that his fictional premonition would become a horrifying reality. He perished, along with over 1,500 souls, when the Titanic sank on April 15th, 1912. Was Stead's story a mere coincidence, a case of life imitating art, or did he tap into a deeper, subconscious awareness of the tragic fate that awaited him? The answer remains elusive. Our final tale takes us into the world of music, where we encounter Arnold Schoenberg, an influential Austrian composer known for his groundbreaking contributions to a tonal and 12-tone music. Schoenberg's work was revolutionary, pushing the boundaries of traditional harmony and paving the way for modernist composers. While Schoenberg's musical innovations revolutionized the world of composition, his life was also marked by a peculiar fear, triskaidekaphobia, the fear of the number 13. This fear was not just a passing concern, but a deep-seated phobia that haunted him throughout his life. Schoenberg's aversion to the number 13 was more than just a superstition. It was a deep-seated phobia that influenced his life in profound ways. He went to great lengths to avoid any association with the number. He avoided anything associated with the number, from house numbers to dates, and even the number of guests at a dinner party, refusing to live in houses or apartments with the number 13, and ensuring that his residences were free from this dreaded numeral, skipping the 13th row in theatres, and even avoiding the 13th floor in buildings whenever possible, and even going so far as to spell out the number 13 instead of writing it numerically. This meticulous avoidance was a testament to the grip that this fear had on his psyche. But Schoenberg's fear went beyond mere avoidance. It was a profound belief that the number 13 held a dark and malevolent power. He believed that the number 13 held a dark power, one that could bring misfortune and even death, and he feared that it would ultimately be his undoing. This fear was not unfounded in his mind, as he saw patterns and signs that reinforced his belief. This fear manifested in a self-fulfilling prophecy on Friday, July 13th, 1951, a date that he had long dreaded. When Schoenberg died at the age of 76, his death on this ominous date seemed to confirm his worst fears. Adding to the eerie nature of his death, Schoenberg had been bedridden for months, suffering from various ailments. Schoenberg had been bedridden for months, battling illness and frailty, his health deteriorating steadily. And on the morning of his death, his doctor assured him that he would live to see another day. The doctor's words were meant to comfort, but they did little to alleviate Schoenberg's anxiety. However, Schoenberg, convinced that the date held a sinister significance, refused to believe it. His fear was so intense that it seemed to overshadow any rational reassurances. Schoenberg's life and death, intertwined with his intense fear of the number 13, serve as a poignant reminder of the power of the mind, illustrate the power of the mind and the potential for self-fulfilling prophecies. His story is a fascinating intersection of genius and superstition, showing how even the greatest minds can be influenced by irrational fears. From presidents to playwrights, composers to crusading journalists, the thread of premonition weaves its way through history, leaving us to ponder the mysteries of the human mind and the nature of time itself. Are these chilling tales merely coincidences, or do they hint at a deeper connection to the unseen forces that shape our destinies? Perhaps some individuals possess a heightened sensitivity, an ability to perceive echoes of the future reverberating through the present. Whatever the explanation, these stories serve as poignant reminders that the line between the known and the unknown is often blurred,